Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders. Welcome to Requested Monday. It has been a few months since we've done this, but that's because of various reasons, and also because of October, and because of Spooky Month, and blah, blah, blah. But we are back. And if you're wondering, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, I didn't see any poll, that's because the poll was only on Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord server, link is in the description down below. You can join it at any time. I lost my train of thought, and that's bad, but this month we are playing Tactical Breach Wizards. It's a nice Discord server. Thank you, Fen. Before we start this game, I just have a quick announcement to make. Tomorrow, if you're watching this live, tomorrow, November 5th, is Election Day, and that sucks. So I'll be streaming so that I don't have to pay attention to it. Because anxiety is nobody's friend. But let's get into Tactical Breach Wizards. The game about defenestration and wizards. This is the third game from Startling Developments. Startling Developments? Oh, Jesus. This is what happens when transitions. Okay. Let's turn this down a little bit right at the top of the bat. Jeez, that's wow. Loud. Okay, so this is the third game from Startling Developments, who also made Gunpoint and Heat Signature, a game all about throwing people in and out of windows. And this game is no exception. We're going to start a new game on the default difficulty. This game is fantastic. I've played this for about an hour, and the writing is fantastic. The Jodasa Strait, a few years ago.
WizTech, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, Suppression X is online. Trauma control chimes up, breach glyphs are hot.
Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you?
I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silence Mac 10s.
Want me to leave you one? If you're losing your touch, sure.
If you're losing your touch, sure, I'll pick up the slack.
Alright, let's do this. Lefty and easy one, Zan. Wow, patronizing. Select. And then... okay. Shoot that motherfucker.
What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship? How is this a military op?
You know I don't ask these kind of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you.
You don't care who we're extracting?
Young adult male. What do you want? His dating profile? And ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus.
You're good with using force in Medleyan waters?
Medillion waters? Go in quick and clean like I taught you, and I'll never know who hit him.
Feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor.
Right, so what's behind door number 2?
I see 4 hostiles, more Sprigs and Elder Shrublord. Good for 3?
I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful.
That was only 2.
I'm letting you blossom. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Out the window. Using take cover, or you'll be shot at the end of your turn. Alright, he's fine. Sweet. Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. Great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Look, I just say what I see. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach! Oh, okay. That was easy. Oh, there's this guy. Okay, so in action phase, your team moves and shoots, you can freely rewind. For C phase, enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You can't take further actions, but you can still rewind. Enemy turn. Enemies move and make new plans. They do not attack yet. You can no longer rewind this turn. This guide is only shown in this level. Drink in that sweet tutorialization while you can. And then shoot that motherfucker out the window. Where did that guy come from? Targets the nearest hostile they have line of sight to and will shoot them in the outcome phase. 4 damage, 4 health, 1 damage. Okay, so attack the Shrub Lord. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight, you tell me. Use the foresight button to find out whether or not Liv can dodge this shot. If she's not being targeted, rewind until she is. Yeah, you can always rewind all the way back to the start of the turn. Do that now. Move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. Alright, I'll take the hit. But you owe me a mending vial after this. Whoop, not what I wanted. Alright, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and bagged. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? No, but then I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm a chronomancer, Zahn. I'm just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. You have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? I'm indulging your insecurities, Zahn. Stop clutching your crystals. You gonna breach this year? Out the window. Into the corner and unconscious. What the hell? You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. No! Can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Shit. I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. The hostage must survive, so. Uh-oh. Vesker to WizTac requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. Welcome to Tactical Breach Wizards, everybody. Rushwater PD. The DSR. Nowish. So let me get this straight. A notorious druid mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate, Jen Kellen, P.I. Being near to locations is my passion. What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing persons case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're slow. They hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Look, let me fail at this at my own pace. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? It's actually more dangerous than anything I can cast. And what happened? She got there first. I'm dead now. Kellen. I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic warlock. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene. And he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI. A provisional PI. Get out of here. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? You're too late to stop me! I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? No, my name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn! Oh, no thanks. Defenestrate the Pyromancer. Defenestrate. Verb. 1. Throw out of a window. So this doesn't do any damage, but does push targets back 2 squares. So... fuck you. Was that the less lethal Pyromancer? Hold on a second. What? Less lethal Pyromancer? Fuck you. Efficient. Clean. Son, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for... remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station. I served with Zahn, guys. I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I get the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough! On your knees! Now! Save Zahn this turn. Read the description of your chain bolt ability and use it to take out the 2 officers behind Zahn. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each target back in the direction it hits. Boop. Boop. And boop. Thanks. Sorry I came to that. One of those guys kind of had it coming. And the others? Didn't know them, but they'll be fine. I cast slow fall wards on the windows. 1 turn, 2 defenestrations, advance. So, how you been? Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to? Team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Cool. Listen, these guys didn't much like me before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. Really? How hard are you trying? How hard are you throwing? Sounds like you want to demonstrate. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach! Okay, so you can reposition wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move on to the breach position of the other door. Redeploy here. Oh yeah, easy. Pops in the door. Shoot him. And shoot him. Efficient. Clean. Alright, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great, and what's their objective? I don't know. Who's the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right. Maybe we'll stick to Liv. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zahn. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What does it pay? Nothing, I'm broke. That's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files. Right. Zahn. I'll make some. Never mind. What's up next? Other enforcer and bad news. No windows. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. See, it's not a comprehensive life plan. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you just use that all the time? It's a time thing. You gotta set it up in an empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst-jacketed time crystal. It exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, in a 4th time phase mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. Makes sense. Breach? Breach! Okay, so read the description of Predictive Bolt. Use it to set a trap the enforcer will walk into. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross that line. You can't aim where an enemy already is, because that's not really predictive. Oh, Lord, I love the writing in this game. Yeah. Down he goes. Oh. Heads up, reinforcements! Shit, we should put a ward on that door. Okay. We'll move and strike in the foresee phase if someone is in range. If not, they won't move till then. Okay. Sealing a door is a free action. You don't need to seal doors that have no enemies left. So... okay. There's no way I can take this guy out in one turn. Right? Predictive bolt again. That wouldn't work. Wait, no. Trying to think of how I can do this very fast. So that'll force him to charge. Okay, so it does go over. But she can only move over here. So if we do that, bump him into the wall. And now he's unconscious. And then predictive bolt there. Nothing showed up. And seal bolt. Is there a laptop here? No. No defenestrations. I'm sad. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Okay. So, we've got the laptop here. We got 3 dudes. We've got no windows. If they hit a wall, remaining knockback is taken as damage. Knockback damage ignores armor. And your 3-bolt burst only pushes back 1, but it does do 1 damage. I mean, I could chain bolt. I'm just not sure how that would help. Unless... Ah, it's not quite right. Nope. Boom. And we're done. All right, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time? I'll be honest, I did forget 30 to 40% of that, but we're here now. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case? Now? Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months, and 2 of them couldn't pay. Jiren Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever. Today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware you might be oversharing, but unable to rein in at this point. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid. And I've got last chance to find out why he died before what we just did makes me a fugitive or prisoner. And if I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm sorry, Jen. For a second, I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did inside of an hour. Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back. Thanks. What are we about to walk into? A mess. You ready? I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since, I have become, amongst other things, ready. Breach. Actually, we should probably think about where to breach. Okay, we've got 5 dudes. Holy shit. Okay, that guy's got to go out the window. That guy can also go out the window. But then I still got these 2. Okay. We got to get to that door and seal it pretty quick. I can get 4 of them, and if you can see how, I'll be very impressed. But I can get 4 of them. But that leaves 1 as a major problem. All right. Ooh. Tricky fucking duck. Rewind. Rewind again. Okay. That takes care of those 2 guys. Wait, no. Shit. I need you to redeploy over here. Thank you. Uh-oh. That didn't work out the way I was hoping it would. Alright, if you breach here... that would knock that guy out. No. She's got to have line of sight on that one guy. And she doesn't. Oh, okay, I got it. Maybe? You can't chain bolt through yourself. Okay, got it. Got it, got it. Learning, learning, learning. God, why does that not... Very frustrating. I mean, we gotta throw this guy out. He is the danger. So the problem is I can take out 4 of them. But then I'm in trouble. Unless... There we go. Get fucked. And then Zahn. I still think that's kind of the best option that I have. He's gonna get shot. Yep, that hurt. Alright, so she doesn't have chain bolt anymore. Bitch. What are you going to do? No one else is planning to do anything this turn. Alright. Ah, he didn't move. Damn. Alright, Jen. Get over here. Laptop to get mana back. Oh. Can't chain bolt. Fuck that guy. Don't fuck that guy. I really need to move this guy. No, I don't. Interesting. Okay. Use the laptop. Chain bolt into the... Move over here. Static blast the shit out of this guy. Shoot the shit out of this guy. Take cover. Yeah, nobody's gonna do anything. That's fine. Alright, the door is sealed because nobody else can come through. Whoop. No, I don't want to do that. Jesus. Ugh. At least there were no optional. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, this station is currently being raided by a spec ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? Well, obviously I'd go through the appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer it could be under 6 months. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Whoa! That was unexpected. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Mission complete. Reunite with Zon Vesker? Complete. Escape Rushwater PD alive? Complete. Avoid any long-term consequences. I fucking love this game. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks? And why did the best spec ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Oh, now you're interested? More interested. I was already interested, but in What's Up With You way. Dessa Banks. I caught a glimpse of her police file. They have her pegged as a mob dog for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a .45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? I'm sure guess it's possible she's a great doctor, and shooting a patient in the head before surgery was just some kind of power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before she even knows she's coming for you. Before you even know she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv might be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. What's the story with you and Liv? We were in an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I thought I'd got her killed. Then, 6 months ago, she resurfaces pulling brutal heist for PMC. Why the fuck is Siri active on my phone? What the hell? That was weird. Alright, never mind. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Reactor private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private, but huge. 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they're DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not, if today was a Reactor-authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Alright, so we got XP. And Jen Kellen leveled up. Is she British? I have no idea. This is a British game, so we'll pretend that she is. So, +2 knockback if used at point blank range. That means it would be +4. Or I can have her hit up to 3 targets. Or +2 knockback to the final target. I like the idea of having +4. Alright. Hey, look, outfits. You already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. So we have 0 confidence at the moment. WizTech. Alright, moving on. A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my ma's place. She's a bingo. Alright, well, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. So how does this work? You drag strings between us to prove we're friends? Okay, let's take a look at the details. Likes Jen Kellen, freelance storm witch. Likes complicated cases, good filing system, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, traffic warlock. The Rushwater police, loose ends. Hobbies: scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Ugh, I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, and legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't, but it doesn't pay well, and work is drying up in— oh shit, these notes are small and I realized. Zan's thing sounds serious and I think I can help, so off I go. Zan Vesker, Navy Seer. Likes naval history, mom spice apricots, friends succeeding, assault staves. Dislikes memory test decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies: providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. Zan is an extremely old— what the hell, Jen? Retired Special Forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is, or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. Okay, so Zan Vesker served under Liv Kennedy. Likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Dislikes weakness, slowness, stowerness, town in Nordland. Hobbies: dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was the DSR Navy's star covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zahn and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. So she led a strike on the Rushwater PD. Team of Special Forces wizards led by Liv Kennedy breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks. Zahn arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him. Too much, Jen? And we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR now. Dessa Banks. Mob doctor? We're not sure. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. One of the biggest, and by far the most effective, private military outfits in the world. For years, Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. So they employ her. She abducted Dessa. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange her. Go over the details, though. Okay. Move on. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry a location to within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sounds doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. How do we get hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. And is that guarded? Heavily. But I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I could just ask him. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient? Okay. Confidence goals. These are optional extra goals that boost a wizard's confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back and get them later with any new perks you've unlocked. They vary each level. Mouse over them and find out what they are this time. Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate 2 hostiles with Gale Grenade, which is this. 1 use per encounter. Knocks back all adjacent targets. Oh. That would be bad. So I need to throw a gale grenade there. What do you have now? Nothing new? Damn, you didn't level up. That wouldn't kill him. Okay. So if I have you move... Here. Yeah, sure. I don't want to throw these guys out because I want to throw a gale grenade there. And then have you move over here. Shoot the fuck out of this guy. And he's unconscious. And Jen, take cover. Oh, shit. Alright, so that gale grenade is not going to work out in my best interest anymore. How far back does it push them? One? Only one. Ugh. Nope. If I 3-bolt burst you, and then have you take cover. How far can you throw this? You could throw it pretty fucking far. Okay. Out you go, fuckers. Then take cover. There we go. Okay, now we just gotta make sure that everybody gets through without getting killed. Or hit. Nope. Chain bolt into that guy, and then chain bolt into that guy. That was rude. How did that not... Oh, because it's instantaneous. All right. Like, I can see how to take out both of these guys, but I won't be able to seal the door. Guess that's fine. Doop. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. All right, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder. No, but a file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see. Yep. Unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something. I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. Doesn't sound like it's going to do it. No. Breach? Breach. Okay, so we got launches grenades that explode in the 4C phase. All right. Let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn. Or deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Ooh. That's tricky. Throw at an ally to give them 1 extra action. So there's 5 dudes here. I can almost do it. What is this orange shit? So that's 2. Grab the intel. Chuck a Gale grenade. Is that not pushback? Oh, it's only 1 pushback. Shit. That's on purpose. Oh, there's 2 doors, though. I do remember doing this, but I had a different upgrade scheme. So I don't know if it's still possible. Go here. Seal the door. +1 mana. Chain bolt you. And then not you? Why can't I? Why is there a wall here? I don't understand. Oh, he's protected in that direction. That's bad. That would push her back 1. Does that help? I can't get him out of there. Is the oh, wait. He's on. Redeploy here. Move here. Time boost here. Grab the intel. Time boost again. Fuck that guy up. Gale grenade. Wait. I could just do that. Go grenade yourself there. I feel like the Gale Grenade to push myself is probably a really good idea. There we go. Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Done, done. Done and done. Sir, sit. Thank you. Ah, he didn't move the right way. It's fine. Doop, 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 doop. That was a hell of a turn. Where are you going? Both these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side. Alright. Cause predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. That's tricky, but doable. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. That's a bit more tricky. There are a lot of hostiles. Okay, so he needs to breach first no matter what happens. Alright, see ya. And now it's time for absolute... Wait, no. Rewind. Run here. Then predictive bolt in this direction. Time for absolute hilarity. Whoopsie. I love this game. Oh, really? So defenestrating 3 is probably not going to happen if... Oh, well, maybe these 3 guys. No. See ya. If only because I don't have the chain bolt that does 3 targets. Breach here. Nobody there. It's fine. And there's this fucknut. Who is about to have a very bad day. Grab that intel. So there's no problem with you with taking these 3 guys out. The problem is that I can't take them all out by defenestration. Which is a little on the annoying side. Man, those guys just go flying out the window, don't they? Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 guys left. I need my movement. See ya. Oh, you can't even set it up if there's an enemy there. Interesting. Ta-da! Whoops. And we're done. I love that. Nope. And we defenestrated 5 people. That's a good day at work. Found Banks. He was between Jubba and Hiddlesbottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says her blood samples in fridge A, room 304. So 1 floor up. Great, let's go. You brought the newt bones? I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope, she's in the next building. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think? Why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another? I don't know. Want to go find out? After I realign some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have?
Yep. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here.
All right, Bori, light it up. All will burn!
Enjoy mild fire.
It is not mild fire. That's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop.
I'm a traffic warlock. You're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the N6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm trains.
Lukewarm? Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of the intellectual titans goes we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why do the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe Defense told them to. I've heard states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That was that fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right, I do remember him now. So, when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you know who's permanently on fire. You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. So who is he? Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Ugh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, sorry.
Whoa, Jen.
Shit. Get fucked, Steve! I love the writing in this game. Can we take him? How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Let's see if that cuts it. Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Well, we can't stay here. That obviously is not going to end well. Grab that intel. Maybe it'll be useful. Yeah, dick. Crush Hour. Crush Hour. Sends forth a spectral motorcade of Ghost Riders that hit everyone in the red zone, then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. You try unjamming the G30 Spaghetti Junction without resorting to death magic. Then we'll talk about who's losing perspective. Carol! If I can maneuver him into a position... Nope, he ran the other way. Fuck. And now we got these two dingleberries to deal with. Hold on. Let's restart. Get fucked, Steve! Alright. I like this move. Grab the intel. Hit him with the static blast. And then Zahn, move up here. Blast him. Predictive bolt this way. Because that takes care of that guy. Can I get him? Can I get him? Shit. Yep. Sure can. See you later, Steve. Of course, the problem now is that she is going to get shot. No, she isn't. It's just that easy, everybody. Oh, fuck. That guy's got a shield. Now you're fucked. Hey, guess what? Whee! Oh, that didn't do enough, huh? That's a shame. See ya. And we're done! Holy shit, that was awesome. Steal a murderer's blood? Complete. Use it to track them down? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock in combat? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock in conversation? Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the day and weeks to come. This is basically as far as I've made it in this game. Aw, yeah, Zahn Vesker. Level up. Alright, so... if the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. Do +1 damage with 3-bolt burst. Once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at that target. Ooh. Conviction is also really good. Let's go with Conviction. 3 confidence and 4 confidence, baby. Yeah, this is basically as far as I've made it in this game. Okay. Move on. Didn't like that guy. Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already. How is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes. Extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked? They've got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operative by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where do you think they're headed? Liboli. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo. Nice, quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're heading to Liboli. Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your mom's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She'll be back from bingo by now, actually. This game is so fucking great. Back to Mars for a nice cup of tea. Oh, lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zahn. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, duck, that I live in filth? Oh, you should see my flat. Can't move for goat skulls. This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know I don't remember my own name half the time, duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zahn, you didn't finish the Skullcracker, did you? You finished the Skullcracker, Ma. In June. Oh, nonsense. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma. Oh my god, Ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Lively. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love it, Zahn. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a farmer corp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zahn and I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story. That's not what we call it, Ma. I'm sure you just want to. Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh, God, don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Doc. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943, and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? There's no easy way to say this, Mrs. Veska, but your son is terrible at filing. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. Ah, you've got your father's spirit, Zahn. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma. Well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there, ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. What the fuck? Like, it's one thing when you're reading and you're trying really hard not to laugh, and then you just finish and you're just like, what the shit? Alright, let's get Liv's team on here. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with a team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Borikesh, less lethal pyromancer. Zahn, you're gonna have to take this one because I honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine. His talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature. So it won't incinerate you, you'll just pass out from heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. Takes orders from Liv Kennedy. Takes orders from Liv Kennedy. And the mana stockpile. Ma's place. Seems nice. Zahn's Ma was not good enough to put us up while we figure out our next move. Her place is off the map. It was. I don't need to link that. Stonecliff Lockup. Banks blood sample attained. I was hoping I'd be able to walk into the Stonecliff Lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater. But no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took of Banks when they booked her, though, so now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large pile of confiscated mana. Why, though? Seize street mana. Billions burned. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana and a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent, though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways of dying finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties or money men by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizure. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did it live? And here's the black site. Zan thinks this is worth taking Banks in the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Taken 2. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. Let's move these out here. Move reactor over here. I love a good string theory board. It's great. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Oh, you'll love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Riasi, 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, as the FNG, fucking new guy, she sends me under there to check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think of is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire and flash, it hits me again. I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I see myself doing it, clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off, and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. So did they put you on bomb defusal after that? No, it turns out that most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up? Bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We better get some rest. First ferry to Liboli's 7 a.m. I don't know if it's Liboli or Liboli. I don't really care. Extraction. Oop. Okay. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for reactor. He's going to let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Oh, phew. I thought that getting there was going to be a whole thing. You serve with Liv long enough, a lot of good people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. Is that a cat in a box? I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm going to find somewhere to kip. This is the chats menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. If you just want to move on for now, you can always play them later. Choices made in these don't affect the outcome of the campaign. Ooh. Let's ask some questions. What's your cat's name? Daryl. You named your cat Daryl? My mom did. She isn't really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? He licks his own butthole, then looks at you like you should be ashamed. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. I think he just has such disdain for life that he won't acknowledge this is any worse than usual. Good for you, Daryl. Can I play it again? Can I say different things? I think he's illegal. You know every cat in the Navy? Most by reputation, but I had the honor to serve alongside Mrs. Fumblebeans for a tour back in '96. Okay, now we're going to talk about Mrs. Fumblebeans. Daryl bristles. A cinnamon ragamuffin with claws of steel and a heart of ice. Unless you stroke just under her chin, then she flopped around like a fluffy drunk. Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about all of this? You were always the guy double-checking our orders, hedging our bets, better safe than sorry. No offense, it was comforting. None taken. But now you see an old friend causing trouble and you walk into a police station with an assault staff. Kinda forgot you were this sharp. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not just that Liv's playing with fire. It's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing. I thought you could only see 1 second ahead? On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control. Sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one, though, I saw a date. It was etched into a massive stone slab, 18692. Above a list of hundreds of names. Thousands. Can't tell where I am or when I am, and they aren't names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing. When did you have the flash? 3 months ago. Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map. Interesting. Alright, let's move on. Zon's brain. Bear with it. Hi? Hi. Oh, wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again? Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep, and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. Gonna need some clarity on runs wild. Well, okay, it runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows. So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle? Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'd probably wake you up. No, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I didn't get shot at much in a typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach. Oh, it's Steve. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn again. Causes 3 knockback to all adjacent targets if damage. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So if we move here, Gale Grenade to get you the fuck out of here, and then everybody goes out the window. Ta-da! That was brief. Yeah, it's usually a bit more to him than that. Want to do another? Got that confidence, baby. Interesting. So I can get more confidence. Let's just move on for now. We can always come back. Well, you know what? No, let's do it. Let's fucking do this. I got a month to play this game. We're doing fine. Oh, there's 2 Zons. Interesting. Prevent 3 reinforcements in total. What happens if I breach somebody that's right on the other side of the door? That happens. Alright. Fuck that guy. Double the Zen, double the fun. That's not what I wanted. That would be bad. Or would it? See ya. You just fucking throw grenades like that? Fuck you. Let's try that again. Pop the door. Because that doesn't matter that much. Fuck that guy. Whee! It's kind of the same situation I was in before, but that guy moved differently. This guy is a problem. So rude. All right. Definitely got a breach. No option on that. Oh. Do. It's time for a Zan gangbang. Circle jerk. That's what I was thinking. No grenades to deal with now. Well, except for that grenade, which, you know, it's annoying. Yep. Do this. Shoot you. Seal the door. Move here. Shoot you. Predict a bolt. This way. Aw, predict a bolt didn't last. That's a shame. Go here. Seal the door. And just go here, use the laptop, and we're done. Easy. Not nearly enough defenestrations, but easy. I'm going to pour some water into my glass. I've only got the one Zan. I have one Zan to take out 13 enemies? Are you fucking kidding me? Something about this one seems pleasant. Do I get Zan reinforcements? That'd be hilarious. Pop. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, this guy's standing right next to a window. So grab that intel, fuck this one dude in particular. Then predict a bolt this door, and we'll kill him. Whoops. It's another Zan! I get another Zan? Sweet. Point it right at the door, and shoot this way. Pop. Right in the face. What's my... Cause predicted bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Okay. Seal this door. Seal this door. See what they do here. With the fucking grenades, man. Okay, how can I get predicted bolt to fire before? But of course. That's not gonna work. There's a dude in the way. Fuck. I mean, taking this guy out is not the problem. Taking him out by pushing him kind of is. Okay, now we've got some play. Shit, we don't got no play. Ta-da! And you get your action refunded. So I'm actually going to do time boost on you. Shoot this fucker out a window. Predictive bolt this direction. Did I move you? I did move you, didn't I? Okay. You still have a predictive bolt. But you can't move. My positioning is bad. Hold on. Aim this way. Shoot him there. Thank you. Now shoot that fucker. Can't predict a bolt again. If I have you go there. Okay. You go over here. You get to predict a bolt this guy. Done. You throw a time boost at him. Move over here. You shoot this fucker. Predict a bolt in this direction. 3-shot burst. Bob's your uncle. That wasn't bad. This game is fun. Alright, so we've only got a gen. I have to take out everybody in turn 1. Only one entrance, so I have to breach here. Pop. Alright. Pretty sure I'm going to need that. So... Screw that guy. Done! New to the channel after finding the XCOM's playthrough a couple of days ago and binging it. I'm about halfway through episode 8. Wondering if they ever figured out the various classified files are useful after they started selling them all. Yes, but not as useful as you might think. Oh, right. And we're done. That was hilarious. Yes, we did find out that the classified files are useful after we started selling them all, but they're not as useful as you might think, and the time lost to get them is not worth it, so we decided not to worry about it. How many doors are there? Holy shit! Go here. Nope. Rewind. Blast this guy. Then go here. Seal door. Pop the door. Ah. You can't get to any of them. Would he be able to do it if we switched? Yes, he would. So that's what we want to do. Oh, but now she can't get there. I guess it's the same no matter what. Always with the goddamn grenades, you sons of bitches. And seal the door. That wouldn't be enough to kill him, unfortunately. Alright, Zahn, what can I have you do? You didn't seal the door, motherfucker. Can you see anybody from there? She cannot. Okay, he's just a grenadier. I don't care about him. I just don't want to get shot. Move you over here so that you can seal this door, predict a bolt in this direction, and prevent one of the reinforcements. Thank you. Alright, so we prevented enough reinforcements. Oh, you guys are about to have a bad time. Seal this door. You're unconscious, you're going out the window. Get fucked. Does that mean they're blocked entirely? That'd be funny. Oh, well, guess not, but... And... done. Finish. Okay. Finish a mission menu and get all the confidence points, I think is what I got. Alright, so now we can unlock additional outfits. I kind of like WizTac, but we'll keep them in their outfits for now. I really want White Witch. Don't ask me why. I like it. Maybe Private Eye. Reactor Black Site. Back in the real world. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? Sorry. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay. What are we looking at in there? Automated turrets? They're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. That seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature. Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Okay, so that's intel. Prevent 2 reinforcements in total. Finish by the end of turn 3. See ya. Thank God all these people are on upper floors. You know, not for them, but, you know, good for us. Yeah, take cover. Damn. Why do you have electrified walls in your hideout? It's kind of fucked up, dudes. Finish by the end of turn 3. How the hell would I do that? I can't move that far. It's alright. Take cover. I can't move that far. How do you expect me to disable all the turrets? Like, that would require some fucking pell-mell rushing. Oh, I know what I need to do. Was this here before? I honestly don't remember. Alright, so. Zahn. Shoot this fucker. Thank you. Jen. Go here. Take a Gale grenade. Chuck it here. Never mind. Maybe I don't know what to do. Would that work? Let's find out. Ah, I was hoping to push it out the window. I guess I technically still can. Go. I mean, not quite. It's gonna resist by 1, but... that was worse than useless. Like, I think I know what to do, but I would need to have strong finisher on Jen. So, can I go back to... Nope. Alright. Can't reset my perks. Just gonna have to deal with it. That's not where I wanted him to go. Out the window. Like, my thought was to push this thing in front of the door to prevent reinforcements, but that doesn't work. And my thought was to push this thing out the window, which does work, but not yet. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. So... Alright, Jen says fuck that turret. Also that guy. Wait. What if we do... Ah. Your fucking stability bullshit. Alright. Definitely send that out the window. It's fine. Can you push the button 3 times? I can't get close enough to it. My thought was to push it closer with Gale Grenade, but Gale Grenade only has 1 knockback, and I don't have the movement to get there. And it's stable, so it doesn't move, which is annoying. 3-bolt burst isn't going to do anything. Okay. I can still get it. I can still do it this turn. Alright. You run up here. Turn off the turret. You run up here. Static blast this motherfucker. Done. Sealed it. Confidence for both. Colleen. I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy in Philidor 77. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin-level access to friendly security systems. Ever since Medill in 81. I'd ask, but we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me and one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know it's Liv's passwords? It's not hard to spy and detect them when you only have to foresee doing it. Wow, that's unsettling information. Alright, let's hack a turret. It's not going to be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. False prophet. Enemies believe it's real, but aren't forced to target it if they see a better option. Interesting. Finish with all team members at full health. Finish by the end of turn 2. Costs 1 mana. Oof. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Jen, guess what? Thank you. No defenestrations. Sad. Zahn, you're pale, man. You sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great, but this is different. Did something bite you? Mark on your neck. Does it look like the one in your arm? Huh. Should we abort? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup, right? Oh, good point. You want to hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself, yeah? No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though. Okay, good, because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human shape, but you're not far off. Alright, so now we're poisoned. That's bad. Alright, so you cause predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Finish the turn by turn 3. There's no reinforcement door, so that's good. That guy's a problem. This guy's definitely a problem. Lays down so much fire that you'll take a little damage even in cover. Heavy enough to resist 1 knockback. Oh, there's a reinforcement door. That's not good. How in the hell? Static Blast is going to run him into that wall, which is not good enough. But... sorry, Zahn, that's not what I meant to do. Fuck, I forgot that he resisted. No, that at least took him out, but ow. This is a better option because it doesn't hurt. Bitch. Oh, hello. Whee! Oh! Right in the face mates. Alright, so if I static... if I get right up next to you and static blast you, then the turret moves to that guy. We use the laptop. And we're done. Hey, when you started to feel sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts when nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we've both been poisoned. Just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. I can barely walk. I might be done. No, you're gonna be fine. Just hang back and rest up. Bank's cell is right there. I'm just gonna clear the room, bust her out, and she'll fix you up in no time. Simple. Zahn is poisoned, his movement is restricted, and he'll lose 1 health at the end of every turn. Okay. 50 cal Overwatch. Alright. I would love to hack that turret, but this guy is going to be a big problem. Oh wow, his movement is massively restricted. Okay, we're good. Maybe not. What? Oh. Wanted to blow up without moving. Oh, that's just fucking rude. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get here. I already used my Gale Grenade. Shit. Alright. Can you take cover here? You cannot. That would be bad. I would smack you into the wall. That would push you back, but not really helpful. Oh. Forgot that was gonna happen. Like, ideally, I would set this off, it would push this over too, and then I could throw it out the window. But I can't do that, and it's very annoying. Seal that door, by the way. Well, I mean... I can do something about the heavy gunner. Ugh. It's not what I wanted it to do. What? Oh, fuck. Forgot about that. That ain't do shit. I mean, that's funny, but it doesn't help. Huh. Tricky, 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 tricky. I think I have to priority one getting to this control panel. If I use time boost, I'm not going to get any other uses. Yep, he takes 1 damage. That's a grenade. That's a bad guy. Well, that's a lot more useful to me. That's a lot more useful to me. That is kind of weird, Toby T. Cat. I'll make sure that's fixed. Don't worry. Not what I wanted. I mean, that's hilarious, but it's not what I wanted. Ow. Rude. There we go. Now it's just these guys to deal with. Okay, is that door done? Yes. He's not actually going to get this off because he's going to pass out before the thing happens. That's okay. That's okay. Fuck that guy. Down he goes. You're dead. Tricky, but we got there. Please, I know you hate me. I know you won't save me. Please don't let Zahn die. He's never crossed you. He's just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't. Okay. She's not a good doctor. Noakes Bar that night. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. I was good till I started to shake. I knew the symptoms. Strebeck syndrome. Degenerative, incurable, terminal. But I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die. So I hid it. And it worked for a while. I was good enough to compensate. When the kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot. I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut. Not just the cut, the whole sternotomy. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So, turns out I can rewind people. It was another month before I figured out they have to be dead first. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand. If I'd waited for you to die... Oh, she's got a revolver. I'm going to give her like a... If I'd waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. Toxin could already be in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull in her belt. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. You did just raise us both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. 3. When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story. Try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. Infiltrate reactor's black site complete. Extract Dessa Banks complete. Get entire team fatally poisoned and shot in the head. Not in the plan, but yes, complete. Oh, Lord. That's so fucking good. All right, 2 perk points to spend. Refreshes the move of any friendly targets in the blast. If thrown directly onto an enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. I want strong finish. Strong finish is good. Prophet fires Seer's main attack at a nearby target before expiring. Hurtful lie. If the Prophet dies before it disappears, your mana is refunded. Prophet interacts with anything it can before expiring. Boosts all targets in a 1-tile radius of impact except for Zon. This wouldn't be useful except that I think we just got our 3rd member. There's 4 members in this game. Let's do useful fiction. Sounds good. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Alright. That's a very good hat. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dog tags? They're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain future eyes. Your foresight? Won't be as clear as what I see, but it should be enough to save your ass now and then. San, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me that vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the 2nd time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there, and somehow you carried it. Kind of fuzzy on it myself. But also you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. It's nice to have a geopolitical crisis as an excuse to reconnect. It is, right? Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age if you last that long. Ooh. Noakes Bar, late morning. Alright, what's next? I gotta meet my contact in Galeppa. Pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Cat. Want company? Nah, it'll only spook him. Did you see the sights? Well, speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you can get my gear back. I thought I did. You used it to reverse us? That's just my res bag. They also took Ghost Skull Gary and my tibia trauma transference. The skull in your bag, that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. Alright. Guess we gotta go steal some shit. Armory wing. So how do these flasks work? Is it skink tears base or hexac? They're just drugs. I just throw drugs at people. And that works. It works on people who breathe. What do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, some light hallucinations. If you like pushing people around, it makes that a lot easier. I do. So you've got no other craft right now. Just power over life and death. And I can open a portal to a void dimension. Well, let's dig into that. I don't know. I just point this cool-ass key at a wall and something opens. Push someone into it and they come back an hour later with 1,000-yard stare and a newfound interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Oh, now we're talking. All right, let's do this. I'm sorry. Did she just casually blow up a door and then pick up her bag? That's fantastic. Okay. So, she has sedative cocktail, throw flask that leaves everyone in a 1-tile radius sedated, lose 1 health per turn, and unsteady, +1 to incoming knockback. Both effects can be stacked. Sedative damage happens at the end of the 4C phase and ignores armor. Revive a nearby body with full health and 1 mana. If used on a living ally, kill them first. Jesus. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile, are stunned for 1 turn, and cost no mana to res. Create a portal on a wall. Anyone pushed into the portal won't come out again until after the fight. They come back an hour later with a 1,000-yard stare and a craving for beetles. That's fucking creepy. I love it. Grab that. Alright, see ya. He's probably fine. You know. They consider everyone hostile is kind of the problem. One use per encounter. Got it. I did not mean for that to work as amazingly as it did. And I am not at all sad that it did. That's not what I wanted you to do. I didn't even see those windows. Okay, what's behind this door is not good. Specifics? I don't know, these tags don't give me a clear picture like Zahn has, but it feels kinda blammy. Then you should go first. Oh, real nice. Look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely data there. Don't like any part of that sentence. Especially the part where you're right. That's a mine. There is nothing I can do about that mine except get hit by it. See ya. Okay. Alright, so we got decent range on it. Yeah, it's not weird. It's not weird at all. Oh, that's out of range, damn it. That's super creepy. I don't know that I like that. Strong finish, that's what you have. Okay. So I need to... Targeted by a neutralizer's beam, you can't use any spells. Generally anything except moving. They target whoever's closest. So she can't do shit. But that's okay. She doesn't need to do anything. Move here. Shit. Never mind. She doesn't need to do something. Would you fucking... If you move here, you can hail grenade into that wall. Wow, I hate these guys. These guys are really fucking annoying. But you do only have 2 hit points. So seal the door. Move over here. Oh, you're going into that wall hard. Alright, we're here. They stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the cells. So what are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I only know the word Arcana from TV. No one taught you how to do this stuff. When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizarding school. Cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. I'm just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key you use to open portals. If an item lets you do something different to your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long enough that it picked up some of their craft. So, your key. A dealer in a skull mask gave me that for resin her partner from a ketamine overdose. Okay, so she probably had a sideline in Eldritch Gateways. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand is a channel, and your broom is a vessel. Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot I brought my broom. Oh my god, that's going to make things so much easier. Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room at any other window as long as the space is clear. Okay. That's great. Alright. Problem now is that this guy needs to get pushed too. 2 uses per encounter? Are you serious? Oh, this just became super easy. Or did it? Yes, it did. Okay. Death's door, right there. Sedative cocktail, right there. Can you sedative cocktail? You can. Okay, good. Death's door there. Seal that door. Sedative cocktail right there. Room breach back here. Static blast this bitch right into Death's door. But I forgot to do something important. There we go. Whee! Huh. Okay. Got a broom breach over here. I gotta seal that door and get rid of this guy. How can I do this? Am I a fool? I am a fool. Well, there's no requirement that I keep everybody from getting hurt, so... Wow, but that only pushed one. And I need that to kill these guys. Do I? Yep. See ya. Have a nice trip. One turn, baby. Took a while, but we got there. Complete Broom Breach in 1 turn. That one was tricky. Retrieve Ghost Skull Gary. Complete. Retrieve the Tibia of Trauma Transference. Complete. Remember, Jen has Broom. Complete. +1, no. Forced entry. Someone pushable blocks a window. You can still breach there, hitting them for 3 knockback. Whew. Alright, Sedative Cocktail. Drowsy. +1 sedated. Which means that they lose 2 health per turn. +1 unsteady, which means they get pushed back 2 extra spots. All targets also take 1 damage on impact. +1 use per encounter. If target is pushed into the tile on front of the portal, it will pull them in? Yes! Hell yeah. Let's see what her outfits look like. Scalpel Sharp. Funeral Chic. Frontier Medicine. Whiz Tack. Cult Phase. Med School. Death MD. Oh, and the blood dripping from the case. That's fantastic. I like Med School, but we'll get there. I think that's as far as we're going to get today. Noakes Bar. That night. Let's just wrap this up and then we'll be done for the day. Banks, if you're ready to talk about it, did you ever learn why they took you? Liv wanted me to kill her. I'm sorry. 3 times since we reached Liberty. She'd disappear for a few hours, come back sweating and shaking, and order me to kill and res her. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. She seems sick. Elevated pulse, sweating, dilated pupils, dilated nostrils, tremors. But I'm a surgeon. Diagnosis isn't my field. Okay, that's not what we had. And after you rewound her? Calm, vital, picture health. She didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. Glares it's on. Was she doing something in that hour that made her that way? There's something that takes you from healthy to that inside of an hour, I'd advise against it. Damn, this is tantalizing. I don't like unanswered questions. Really, I live for them. I know what poisoned you if it helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. It's a slow-acting poison the Druid Mafia use. This'll kiss. You had needle-thin puncture marks before I resed you. Liv just hired a Druid hitman. Oh, shit. Okay, I have to say that's pretty smart. You don't have to say that. It's optional to say that. How do you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let him know he's been hit until it's too late. Whose side are you even on? Yours, of course, but I'm freelance, so she has a paid position. Well, you'll have to be fast. My contact says Liv's briefing her team tonight before they ship out. If we go in quick and quiet, we might learn their next move before they make it. Banks, we're square, but if you're up for this, we could certainly use your skills. Oh, I'm coming. After what they did to me? Next time I shoot Liv Kennedy in the head, she's staying in the fucking ground. Well, this is a reconnaissance mission, so we might need to re-clarify engagement objectives en route. But let's go. Alright. Blacksite Headquarters. The night of the briefing. But we will go back to the main menu and say... This game is fun. This game is fantastic. The writing in this game is super great, and I love it. We'll be playing some more of this next week, so don't worry about that. More to come. As mentioned at the start of the stream, I will be streaming something tomorrow night. Probably with friends. Don't know what yet, but it's going to be something co-op, because co-op and chill. And then on on Saturday, I'll be streaming again, because Friday I'm going to be busy recording with Space. But thanks everybody so much for watching. Hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great week. Don't let the anxiety eat you alive, as it is me. Drink your coffee and see you next time.